friends. Welcome to Thursday Study Today. My name is Dwain again, and I am moved by today's study. Title of our study today is A Worthy Goal. A Worthy Goal. What should be our priority when we are talking about pleasing God? A worthy goal. Today's study takes us to a powerful story in the Bible you know very well. There is a father who has a child. We find this story in Mark chapter 9, verses 17 to 29. Father brings a demon-possessed child to the disciples. He is in need of help. This demonic presence and spirit trashes the boy and convulses him and throws him in fire and water. And he begs the disciples for help. Disciples cannot help him. When Jesus comes down from the mountain, he engages this father. And Jesus looks at the scene. The father says, I came to your disciples. They can't help him. Jesus says, how long am I going to trifle with this unbelieving generation? If people just would have a little faith, you could move mountains with just a little bit of faith. Jesus says, how long has the boy been in this condition? The father says, from his childhood. This is what has been happening to him now for years. And then he says, Lord, if you can do it, just have pity on us. Jesus says, if I can do it, if you can believe, it shall be done. Man says, Lord, I believe, but I got a lot of unbelief. Would you help me on the unbelief side? Would you please help me? And that was enough to motivate the healing power and arrest the attention of Jesus. Jesus tells the spirit to get out of him, commands the deaf mute spirit to get out of him. He convulses the boy, then he leaves. The boy appears dead, but Jesus takes him by the hand, raises him up again, and presents him to his father. It is a powerful story of how even a little bit of faith or no faith attracts Jesus. Hebrews 11 and verse 6 says, without faith it is impossible to please God. Because he that believeth on God, he that cometh to God, must believe that he is, and that he rewards those who diligently seek him. So faith is important, beloved. But if you can only bring God whatever you have, if you could bring God just a little bit of your belief in him, he can do mighty things through us. It is a worthy goal to bring faith in God, because when we exercise faith in God, we can receive the power needed to please God. Our faith is the key in the hand of God that allows him to unlock our ability to actually please him. When we believe in him, he empowers us to please him himself. Now, what kind of pleasing is this? 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 9. This scripture I like very much. Therefore, we also have as our ambition, whether at home or absent, to be pleasing to God. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, so that each one may be recompensed for his deeds in the body according to what he has done, whether good or bad. It should be our goal simply to please God, whether at home, at work, or wherever we are. Bring your faith, because God honors faith. He sees faith, no matter if it's minuscule faith, mustard seed faith. God honors that faith, and he uses it as a conduit of his blessing and power, so that we can actually do things that please him. That's the worthy goal, to be people of faith who please the Lord.